here. This is fun to do our first live stream event and to be able, as far as elections go, and to be able to kind of break this down as it goes. And I'm thrilled about the guests we have here. But I mean, we got to talk about what's at stake. I mean, just this election, I mean, why does it all matter? Well, Virginians have seen why it matters. We had to get to low propensity voters. We had to get turnout from people who sometimes only vote for the president. They sometimes only vote for the governor. But in these lower races where it's just sort of House and Senate or, you know, important school board races, they're not necessarily always thinking I got to turn out.
Both of these seats really are, they were originally ranked as lean Republican seats as the cycle got closer and as we saw tons and tons of out-of-state money being poured in by the Democrats, they got a little tighter.
No, they did. And Emily Brewer is one of the races, you know, consistently on the ground, especially the last month. You know, we really hammered from the airwaves on a lot of text messaging and phones.
Now, we will see more results coming in, but it looks like she's had strong performance out of Dinwiddie County, which is one of those smaller areas, but it's very red, so it's important for her to max out turnout there, max out votes there where she can get it. You know, just as I'm scrolling through here, Isla White, that's another really strong conservative area in the district. She's got that right now with 11 precincts out of 18.
Bob Anderson, which, you know, is a Commonwealth's attorney race most people haven't been paying it much attention to, but Buddha Biberaj has had her issues where, you know, this is a race that, you know, is going to be interesting to say the least. How's the mood in the war room?
The mood's pretty good. We're all a little tired. You know, 4 o'clock came early this morning, and it's been a long race. I knocked until sunset yesterday and got up early this morning, so we're very optimistic.
You know, the other thing that we've seen quite a bit of money dropped into this year is the casino, and I know you've done some work with us on the casino in Richmond. So, how are you feeling about that? What are you seeing there?
Well, I just got to say big ups to you guys. You know, I hadn't really worked with your organization previously to this opportunity. And we're just kind of, you know, found each other. And I mean, I've got to say that you guys are really impressed by both of you guys, the sophistication of the political operation that you guys run there is really amazing.
I'll give you your $20 later.
There you go. Make it 40. No, but really for the size of the team that you have, I think that you guys make an outsized impact. And I was, you know, it was a pleasure to work across the table with you guys on this one because, you know, I think that, you know, you had some really great insights and it's kind of a younger, newer generation of strategists. So it was fun to do that.
You know, as we see more votes coming in, you know, what's the pathway here?
Well, I can't give you any assurances at the moment that there is one because we're looking at 3 different races that we knew were going to be what the determining factor was. And
difficult, yeah.
We're obviously not leading in any of the 3. Right now we are, as we have been for several weeks, I guess you'd have to say, at 19 and holding.
Well, to give everyone listening an idea, about probably roughly 40% of the House of Delegates will be freshmen.
Wow.
And none of us can really remember the last time something like that has happened. The Family Foundation does an excellent job, not just their advocacy, not just in assisting legislators, but they really are the people that show up every single subcommittee, full committee, and really put in the work. And I can't thank you enough for what you do, and I can't thank you enough for the support you provide, both for the principles that you stand for and for the legislators that are trying to fight for those principles.
We've got some good news to share. Bruce, do you want to share it?
Yeah, absolutely. Bob Anderson has defeated Buddha Biberaj in Loudoun County. Huge upset in the Commonwealth's attorney race.
72 of 72 precincts reporting in. No is at 61.6%. Yes is at 38.38%.
I mean, you know, the last time we won in 2021, it was a David and Goliath then. You know, there was a couple $100,000 spent on our side on a campaign that we led with a left-wing partner. And then there was literally like $3 million-ish, maybe 2.5 spent by the other side. So they came in this time and said, we're really going to get them. And it looks like they've spent 11 million, maybe more. You know, final numbers actually come in after the final election day. But, you know, think about this: $11 million. I think our side looks like it's maybe 400,000, maybe 500,000. So it was David and Goliath last time. I don't even know what you call this. This is like, and you know what they spent that money on? Losing about 10% more of the city of Richmond's votes.
Thank you all so much for coming on with us. And, as we close out tonight, please pray for our Commonwealth, for everyone who will be elected over the next few days and for the next couple years in Virginia.